If you think all debt is bad, congratulations. You've been brainwashed by the broke people. Well, yeah, I said it. It could be anyone, your parents, your teachers, your friends, maybe even your boss, because they all told you to avoid debt like it's plague. But guess what? This is the reason why they're stuck in this loop of working until the age of what? 60, 70 years. Meanwhile, the rich are using debt to buy freedom, passive income, and even luxury, all while paying less tax than you. Yeah, surprise, surprise, isn't it? But come on, let me show you what they never wanted you to know. But before that, hey everyone, welcome to another episode of The Secrets of the Rich. Here we talk about financial literacy and techniques that rich people use to get richer. Today we're going to talk about how rich people use debt as a weapon and poor people look at it as a threat. In this video, we are going to cover topics like good debt and bad debt. We are going to have some references from the book Rich Dad Poor Dad, and we are going to learn about tax benefit, tax advantages from debt. In the end, we are going to discuss some options about how you can use all this information in your life and use it for your advantage. We all grew up in a surroundings where debt was looked at in a negative light. We heard it from people: stay out of debt, debt is dangerous, pay off everything immediately. And although this advice does sound safe, it's actually one of the biggest things that keeps people poor. Because not all debt is created equal. In the book Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki explains two theories about debt. First one was by his real dad, the poor dad. He believed in avoiding debt at all costs. He thought buying a house, paying off the mortgage early, and living a debt free life was the ultimate goal of life. But it wasn't. On the other hand, the rich dad, the entrepreneurs, the investors, the wealth builders, had a completely different take. He taught Robert that there are two types of debts. First one is bad debt that we usually hear about. It includes credit cards, car loans, shopping addictions. Stuff that takes money out of your pocket. And then there's other debt, that is the good debt. It refers to the money that you borrow to buy assets that makes you money ultimately. You know, Stuff like real estate, businesses, investments. The good debt allows you to create a positive source of income without spending a damn penny from your pocket. Kiyosaki used the good debt to buy properties that created cash flow for him. He borrowed money to invest and let those investments pay back the loan. And all the extra money created by those investments went directly into his pocket. Now, my people, I'm gonna tell you the dirty little secret that no one wants to admit. The rich don't live off income, they live off debt. Sounds crazy, right? Let me explain. When you earn money from a job, it's taxed. You make 100k and boom, at least 30 to 33% of it goes to Uncle Sam. 33% of taxes that you have to pay. But when rich needs money, they don't sell the assets. They don't make incomes. They don't withdraw from investments. They borrow it against them. We'll get to why in a while. But before that, let's say a millionaire owns $10 million in stock, or let's say real estate. Now, instead of selling those and triggering taxes, they go to bank and say, "Hey, I've got these assets. Now let me borrow $1 million against them." Now here's the trick. That $1 million is loan. It's not income, it's debt. So it's completely tax free. They use that money to live their best life, buy cars, fund businesses, invest more. And since the interest on investment is often tax deductible, they might even get more tax benefits on top. Now, this is what rich people do. They usually show their incomes or salaries very low, like a fraction of amounts on the documents, so that their taxable income will be really low. And then they get these loans to live their lavish lifestyles. Now, this is a win win situation for them. And now we know why rich people loved it so much. Okay, but how can we use debt to our advantage? Exactly. Okay, let me tell you, there are a few ways, but before that, you need to build or buy assets for yourself. Before you can borrow against something, you need to own something valuable. It can be anything: real estate, businesses, or investing in funds or stocks. Now, my personal preference would be investing in funds and stocks because you can start small. And if you already have any of these appreciating assets, well, congratulations, because you can use them as collateral and you can borrow against them. Now, this borrowed money, you can use it for funding a new investment or, covering your living expenses already. You can also use them to, of course, avoid taxes. And this is how you can use it to your advantage. It's all about understanding the game. The rich don't use debt because they are desperate. They use it because it gives them control, tax advantage, and liquidity without selling a damn thing. And because loans aren't taxed, they stay in a lower tax brackets while enjoying lavish millionaire lifestyles. Okay, this is pretty much it for this video. And if you want to know more about similar topics or if you want to know more about how you can create those initial assets, check our channel out, check more videos out. And I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take the damn action and make it happen.